Hello everyone, I'm Musical Daredevil and you're watching Let's Play Rainbow Six. For our first mission, we get to go save the Belgian embassy from a group called Free Europe who doesn't like the European Union. Why they hate them, I'm not exactly sure, but that's not important right now. Anyway, this is the mission briefing screen, and it's where you get to hear about what exactly it is you're going to be doing. And then there's this guy. This guy is John Clark. He's the guy in charge of Rainbow. Born in the United States, did a bunch of stuff in the army, and you can click on his name and you get to hear a fully voiced audio sample and some advice about the mission. And then down here, our mission order is quite simply stated. We have to rescue the ambassador and the staff member, whoever they might be. Next we have our intel screen. We get to take a look at people, organizations, newswire, a whole bunch of stuff that we don't really care about. It's nice information to know, but it's kind of useless. And next we have our roster selection. We have a bunch of people, and they have a whole bunch of stats that actually are kind of important, and you have to take them into account. We get a pretty picture over here, and we get a little bit of history on them, and some stuff we don't really care about. And this guy right over here is Ding Chavez. Ding Chavez is basically the guy in charge of Fire Team 2 of the Rainbow Organization, which is all the people you see here on the roster. There's another Fire Team number 1, and they're led by a British guy named Peter Covington. I'll just add him to the roster, just kind of feels right. And next we could choose all of our other operatives. Usually I'll pick people with either a high firearm stat or a high stealth stat, depending on what kind of mission we're going to be going on. This is a pretty straightforward mission, so I'm just going to be choosing people with some sort of firearm stat. That looks good enough. And then next we have our kit selection, our weapons and items. For the most part, the game will sort of assign you default items, and these tend to work pretty well, except in some situations where you might need silenced weapons or assault rifles or something the game might not give you automatically. That's a pretty good gun for now. And I'll probably switch up one of these flashbangs with some frag grenades. You'll never know when exactly you're going to need one of those. And then I'll probably give a couple people some lockpicking kits. Now, why don't you take one? There you go, and how about you? Okay. And then we get to assign people to various teams. I'm going to go in with roughly 2 teams. One of them will be the team I control, and the other one will be a team that just goes ahead and does whatever I assign them to do. Once we're done assigning everybody to teams, we get to go over to our planning screen. A planning screen is where you get provided with a nice floor plan of the entire level. You get to see where terrorists are hiding. They're the plus-shaped people, hostages, and a few key points in the level. You can move around, you can go up a floor. By the looks of it, we have about 4 floors, 2 hostages, ladders, balconies, stairs, walls, doors, windows, you know, the kind of building type stuff that you find in buildings. And what we can do is we can basically assign instructions to our team and start telling them where exactly we want them to go. This is probably one of the more frustrating aspects of the entire thing, since your plan will probably go wrong the first time and you have to come back here and replan, and then just keep tweaking it until you finally get the mission right. So what I'll do is I'll probably send my team in that way, and I'll send the red team in the other way. They'll take care of whoever's holding that hostage, and then they'll make their way over to the lobby. We'll meet up over there. And I'll send my team up to the 3rd floor and take care of Mr. Ambassador over there. And I'll send the red team up to the 4th floor to take care of whoever might be wandering around up there for whatever reason. Probably have them grenade that room. Don't want them getting in that person's crosshairs, that'll be bad. And once I've taken care of Mr. Ambassador, I'll probably just meet up with the red team over at the extraction zone. Yeah, looks good enough. And then once we're done planning, we get over to the mission execute screen and start the mission. Well, I think I'm ready. How about you? And here we are at the Belgian embassy. Kinda looks like a nice place in the middle of a city. Anyway, down at the bottom of the screen you can see our user interface. We got the map on the left hand side there, we got our weapons, who we are and the rest of our team, and the status of the other teams who happen to be on the map. I'll just pick the lock here and we'll head right in. Over on the other side of that door is our first bad guy over there. You can sort of see him on the map there, the reddish dot. Oftentimes I'll head through this door, but this time he didn't. And there he is. And sometimes it'll happen is his friend who's hiding over here will usually try and come and help him out, but he doesn't seem to be there. And oh, he's already dead. Damn, the other team is good. That's one thing about the AI. They're not very intelligent, but they're incredibly accurate. And there they go. There's the other team. And you can see on the map there, the whitish dot there, that was a hostage. But what you can also see is that they seem to have spawned inside of a wall there, which kind of sucks for us, because sometimes it means that the mission is unbeatable. And there goes the one guy they decided to position in the hallway, or in the front lobby there. And we'll just head right up the stairs. Nothing seems to be on the second floor. And we'll head straight up to the third door. And there's a bad guy on the other side of this door, wherever he might be. I know you're hiding. There he is. Okay. Over to the door. Let's see if we can get his attention. Nothing? No? He seems to have found us. And one thing about this game is that you have to be incredibly careful, because so much as one shot and you will be dead. That's just it. There he is, and he's just gonna stand there, I guess, and here comes his friend. Wow, that was not that great. Anyway. Now way off into this room, usually there's someone here, but in this case it's probably the guy who came to help his friend out there. And just down that hallway into the next room is our friend, the ambassador from Belgium. Anyway, this floor looks kind of clear, as you saw from that big map there. I just flashed for a second, so I'll just go ahead and send the other team in. Earlier on I specified one of the planning points as something called a go code, which means that until I press a certain button on the keyboard, which I just did, the team's basically going to wait there. There they are. And there they go. Hey, red team, what's up? So they're going to clear off the fourth floor for us so we can get the ambassador out. Just wait a little bit for them to do that. And there's the last bad guy in the map. Alright, let's try and get the ambassador out, and hold on a sec. Oh, I guess we won. Yeah, that's the thing. The interface about winning and losing is incredibly abrupt. You don't really know what's going on there. Anyway, that's that. I'm Musical Daredevil, and I'll see you on our next mission.